Hi everybody, I'm called Shema Steve. I'm the CEO of Exuus Limited, and Exuus is a fintech that's working towards digitizing informal saving schemes, especially in rural areas in Rwanda and across Africa. We're trying to help them achieve efficiency, because previously they would run their operations manually. So now we're providing them with a digital platform that they can use to run all their operations, whether they're together or not. Secondly, we're also addressing issues of injustices, whereby you find some people that have saved for a long period of time and then they end up losing their savings. But with the app, which is Save, that we are providing them with, it tracks everything. All the transactions are there, and that gives them a possibility to recourse in case something wrong happens, in case there's some cases of embezzlement or some theft, and that sort of allows them to really have something they can base on to really seek justice for whatever it is that could have gone wrong. One of the things we've been able to achieve is especially during COVID, because during COVID no movements were allowed. People were not allowed to meet physically. And that's when we really saw growth in what we're doing. And our app allowed many groups, especially in rural areas, to really go on about their business and their activities. Because some of them rely, on these groups, be it for their businesses or for their livelihoods. So some that were not using digital means, they had to suspend their operations for over 12 months. Which really affected them. In our case, they just went on about their business, and actually in some cases even increased their savings, because in this case they were able to do it without necessarily meeting physically. So that impact we are proud of, and we get that, the feedback we got it from the groups. They told us that actually that's when they really realized the benefits of using such an app, because before it was a challenge, because they didn't understand why they needed such a kind of tools. But then with COVID, they understood, and it helped them in a practical way. One of them, which I believe is main, is the way we perceived the problem we are solving. Because when we started the program, we thought justice has to do with courts or lawyers and all that kind of stuff. But then they helped us understand that if whatever it is that you're doing help address injustice in any form or shape, you're actually contributing towards justice. So that kind of understanding really changed, and then even how that translates into our product and how we engage our customers, that sort of really changed. And then obviously that affected also the growth we've been seeing over the last few months. So that's, for me, that was the main takeaway, the perception of what justice is all about and how that can be sort of converted into a product that creates real change and real impact. It was then during COVID, because I think previous cohorts, they had to travel to the Netherlands. For us, it wasn't possible because of COVID, and we had lots of engagements, be it with our peers, because there are lots of companies in the cohort. But at the same time, we met lots of experts, and we had mentors that were sort of walking the journey with us, trying to help us understand and see through some of the things we didn't think they were important. So that really helped in a way, and even to date, there's still some of those inputs even after the program that when I look back, it has really benefited our team in many different ways. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of virtual events. That was one of the challenge which I even shared during the program. Some sessions I couldn't really focus because you had lots of stuff going on. That was really one of the challenge that, in my opinion, sort of affected my participation in the program. But other than that, everything else, I mean, I met good friends and was very much challenged. I thought I knew everything about what I do, but then I was challenged, and then it sort of helped me rethink and revisit with the team how we can even do what we're doing better. Because before, sometimes you can fool yourself thinking that the fact that you're just passionate or you like what you do means you know everything about what you do. And that was one of the, I think one of the things that I learned, and with the rest of the people, the cohort, we sort of learned that, and then they helped us even become better at what we do. Definitely, I would, because if I didn't enjoy the program, I wouldn't be here to begin with. So it was a good program. Obviously, it was intense. The engagements, you know, be it with the peers, so these are other startups doing other things in different countries, or the experts, so these are people that have been within the industry for many years, or even the mentors. So they were helping us really see through some of the things that were previously unnoticed, and that was very helpful as far as our business is concerned. That really helped a great deal. And also there's the grant that they give, which helped us in one of the marketing campaigns we were running. And so, I mean, I would definitely encourage companies, especially those. For me, I like to say, sometimes you might think, maybe this is not for you, justice is not for you. I mean, we're fintech. So I thought maybe they would be looking for companies that are dealing with lawyers or legal matters and all that kind of stuff, but it's not the case. And in one way or the other, I believe whatever it is you're working on as an entrepreneur or a founder is trying to really contributing towards making this world a better place. If that's what it is, then HEAL is the program for you, because they even help you really understand how you can achieve that in a much more better way with a good understanding. So definitely, if you see this, you've got to go for this. It's good, it's been good for us, and it can also be good for you.